Charlie show. In the show where I talk about movies. Movies are my favorite thing to watch besides video games and video games. But technically speaking, I'm here to talk about a specific movie. I'm here to talk about a specific movie. Cool Cat Saves the Kids. Now, many of you have already seen 1,000 of these reviews. If they haven't been taken down by the guy named Derek Savage. The guy who has said so far behind that he can't take criticism properly. He doesn't like taking criticism. No. Instead of taking criticism, he likes taking videos down. He don't like anything other than I love Cool Cat. Well, like uncool cat. Ha! Yeah, that kid had a place. Even though he wasn't really a bully. Now, I don't know where he gets his cast from. When he was doing his casting to decide who was gonna play the bully, why did he go with that kid? Now, that body type, no. I wouldn't say he's fat. He's more like a short, chubby, not even fat, not even that. He's kind of round. I mean, he's the kind of kid probably bully or be a bully. No, not even be a bully. Be the victim of a bully. Okay, when he was doing the casting, he go, I'm looking for a bully, and he said, saw this kid. He just said next. He should have said next. He just said next. But I need to do it next. You look like you were bullied instead of being able. Now I'm gonna ask you a question. How does a bully make a movie about bullying? Why do I say he's a bully? Because of what he does. He doesn't like criticism, so he takes it out from his videos. He don't say anything bad about his ridiculous film. And that's what bullies do. They something might does something they don't like, they react violently, immature, and outright bully type behavior. Apparently he doesn't know anything about how to prevent bullying, how to prevent bullying because he's a bully himself. Let me explain to you that bullies do have friends, otherwise they wouldn't be bullies. Take a rise. I am a boy. This nice hat. I look handsome with this hat. Remarkable. Anyway. Even I know that the alpha dog has people who follow him. In my fact, an alpha dog always has somebody following him. There is no such thing as an alpha running alone. It's more like an alpha with a few betas. They pick on the other weaker wolves and then to show their dominance. Same with bullies. They go around, they pick on people who are weaker than them because to show their dominance, because they don't have the self-esteem to not be a bully. To deter a bully, you gotta be nice to them. When they are mean to you, you gotta respond opposite of how they treat you. You don't look for some reason for them to get the same thing happen to you, because that's not proper way. And let me add on what I've heard. I've heard he was a Christian, and that disturbed me because Bible doesn't preach karma. Okay, it doesn't preach karma. It doesn't preach hope something bad happens to you. Somebody does bad things to you. It doesn't preach that. It says do good to those who do bad things to you. You have to pray for them. You have to figure out why they're acting the way they're acting and try to change that. Show your good heart. Not be like everybody else. Let me tell you the myth about this movie. He says you should stand up for yourself, but he doesn't tell you how to stand up for yourself. Yeah, easy to say, easier said than done. show it. Show it. It's called subtlety. Show it. Don't just say it. You gotta show it. How did I get bullied? I was bullied by a girl in the 6th grade. I'm gonna tell you that. Hold up. That's not my story. Oh, sorry. That's my friend's story, which we will tell you later. After I finish talking, I'm gonna give you some few moments to tell you the myths of bullying that is being taught in this film. Cool Cat saves no kids. Oh, he didn't save any kids. He didn't save any kids from the gun control. He didn't save any kids. He didn't save anybody. He just did nothing. And that's another problem. His voice acting sucks. I mean, that animated cat was awesome. Actually, I think Doug should learn something from this and actually use that animated cat in his movies, because that was the most awesome version of Cool Cat I've ever seen. And it's probably better than the Cool Cat he actually used. Why did he find it offensive? Because he didn't like his film. He should have took some advice from it. The cat should have been animated. What the matter is, but perfect animated. When you do children's books adaptations, you usually animate it. You don't make it into a live action film. This ain't freaking Barney. They never end up right when you do it. Didn't have no direction, no plot. Hey, it didn't even have a story. It's just 3 dumb things combined together to make a freaking dumb movie, a stupid movie. And I wish he would try to copyright this movie, because technically there's no actual copyright materials in this film. Ha ha ha. Sorry, I did that. Oh, I did Humphrey Howe right here. Humphrey Howe. Maybe I'll be better next time. I mean, what was Alpha in the sequels, because he was better Howe in the first one. I don't know what happened between the first and second one. Next thing you know, he's like, he sucks. I know. You know, they must have different voice actors, so that's why he couldn't do it. But anyway, now I'm going to leave, and for the next few minutes, Brennan will be speaking. Hi, folks. That was my friend Charles. I gotta get my mic. Hello, that's my friend Charles. He was speaking a few minutes on a review of a cat. Did I tell you he didn't like cats? Oh, you forgot to tell you that part. No, he don't like cats. That's why I said he just doesn't like that cat. Shut up. Anyway, there's a few things you need to know. That was maybe when you've seen this movie, I wouldn't recommend you see it. But let me back up. If you've seen this movie, you paid $10 to see this movie. I feel bad for you. But if you paid $10 to see this movie, there's a lot of misinformation about bullies, gun control, and gun safety here. Obviously. Now I'm going to start before I mention anything else. That I do see he put his heart into this film. It's an abomination of a film. He put his heart into this abomination. But I digress. You can pick at this movie as much as you want. The matter is, it's $10 full of jokes that you can make up. It's joke material. Pretty much joke material. Yes, my friend Charles mentioned that it should have been animated. I-H-E. Yes, I'm saying I hate everything had an animated version of Cool Cat. Can't become, I mean, the only copyright thing is his name. Fact of the matter is, because Derek Shaft didn't come up with that version. Of course. I mean, technically speaking, if he would have changed the guy's name, it would probably be original, but technically speaking. No. But anyway, fact of the matter is this. It's the cool animated version. Which the movie should have been animated, and not only that, being put in a school setting. I mean, what bully you know goes to somebody's house to bully somebody? How do he don't even live in the area? But we don't even know where the bully lives. He just appears, and he doesn't even appear like really like legit, blah, get up. Legitimately in a logical manner. You don't see him walking down the street and just happen to see Cat. No, he just appears across the street. First, I mean, I'm doing my little own personal criticism of the movie. He has a phone number he shouldn't have. Okay, he has a number to the girl he shouldn't have. Okay, first of all, if you're a bully, they wouldn't give you a number. Okay, first of all, you don't answer. Okay, number one, let me explain to you something. You don't answer text of people you do not know. Little girls, let me give you kids, let me explain to you something. If you get an email, text message other than your parents, you don't answer it. You don't look at it, you don't read it. You go to your parents and let them read it. If you receive an email from a person you do not know, nor did you give your email address to, consider it spam and don't read it. The fact of the matter is, spam and you throw it in the junk folder and you throw it away. People more. Let me explain to you the 3 myths. First, number one myth that came from the movie: bullies do not have friends. Really, bullies do have friends. They may not be real friends, but they have friends. Usually lackeys. There's the bully, and then there's 2 friends who laugh on or egg him on. Otherwise, he wouldn't do half the stuff he'd be doing. Number 2. What else is there to talk about? Bullies, except for you need to go tell your parents. Communication is the key. You need to communicate that you're being bullied to somebody, your parents, your mom, your dad, school teachers, principal, anybody who is of higher of authority. Standing up yelling at the bully is not going to get him to stop bullying you. He's just going to laugh in your face and say, what the freak? Yeah, right, what you going to do? Beat me up? Yeah, right, you ain't going to do nothing. They're going to come physically violent with you just to show you that they're tougher than you. Most likely, the bully is tougher than you. She must have had a weak bully. Yeah, bully that easily stop by you, stand up and yell at him. Oh, I'm not afraid of you. Interesting. No, he would. The male and girl bullies are different. Cataclysmically. One, if he's a real dude and he was taught he daggone matters, he probably wouldn't have hit the girl anyway. So that's probably why he didn't do it, and probably why he backed down. Okay? He matters. Male bullies, if they pick on a girl, it's usually a girl they like. I mean, if she stands up to him, she'll back down because he doesn't want to look like he got beat up by a girl. Okay, so if you want to communicate to another male how to deal with a bully of another male, you have to be actual male yourself. Okay, because standing up to a male, when it's a male on male bully situation, it's going to take more than just, oh, you need to stand up and yell at the guy who's bullying you, and he'll just run away in tears. Oh yeah, right. If every bully did that, there wouldn't be a lot of bullies, would there? But anyway, communication is key. Gun control. Well, let me finish my rant. Okay. Counseling, anything to build self-confidence, will most likely be more successful than just. First of all, telling somebody who has low confidence to just stand up for something and yell at the bully is not going to be very convincing when they do it. Okay, first of all, not convincing at all. More than likely, when he tries to do that crap, he's going to look like a fool and he's going to be so nervous that the bully don't take him really seriously. It's going to take some self-confidence building skills. Okay, First of all, you got to build it, his confidence. The person who being bullied needs more confidence in order to stand up to the bully. Number two, martial arts might very well work, not used for fighting, but to build your self-confidence, because then you know you can defend yourself if necessary, which most kids lack when they play. They lack the ability to defend themselves properly. They need a support group of friends. They need to find friends who like them for them and not just friends just to get their popularity numbers up. Okay, first of all, they need some friends who gonna be on their back, have their backs. Not, and usually some dudes and they're just kids who have the same amount of thing as they do. They have something shared common, and then if they build all three of them up, then there's nothing good. Bullying will not be a problem for them no more, because they're gonna have three friends with high self-confidence and be able to defend themselves, and he's gonna leave them alone because they're part of a pack now, and he only bullies people who are out-trained from the pack. Like my friend Charles, part of a pack. Yeah. But then let's get to the gun control part of the freaking movie. Let me say you go to school. Okay, so you see a guy pick up a gun, or a kid pick up another gun and put his in book bag, and go to school with it. What do you do? Do you go to school anyway? No, you stay home. You're telling an adult that you saw a kid put a gun in his book bag, let them call the school and inform them so that they can prepare the proper standard procedure of dealing with that. And it would be dealt with. Go to the school to deal with it. Now, okay, after all that has happened, the rest of the movie is just garbage, pointless crap that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So, technically speaking, before the gun control, between the gun control and the bullying, there's nearly nothing else of the movie, except for filler. Okay, pointless filler. Who goes to Hollywood for some unknown reason. Oh, to be in a stupid parade. Where they be Vivica A. Fox and some other dude. I don't know why they did this movie. He mentioned this movie to him and they said, oh, I want to be in this movie. It sounds like good anti-bullying strategy, so I think I should appear in the movie. Ching. They said the word anti-bullying, so this is a good cause. I'm going to appear in this movie. If you're going to volunteer to be in an anti-bullying movie, I would suggest you read the script and do research and see if it's actually legitimate anti-bullying slogan that is true to tale. Okay, not just to be in any anti-bullying message. If I was a famous actor, I would actually read the script. Determine whether this is actually a real anti-bullying film or if it is just an anti-bullying film trying to be an anti-bullying film, which fails at every aspect of. Now, like I said, this movie would be entertaining if. Why do people tend to make this movie entertaining? You can watch the movie while commenting on yourself, making whole bunch of jokes, because technically speaking, if that's what makes it more interesting for you to watch. But don't take it don't take it seriously as an educational film. It fails at that. It's not it's an entertaining film. It's entertainment, not educational. Let's take out the education because it has nothing to do with education. It's an entertainment film with a cat whose voice gets highly annoying after 13 minutes of it. Okay, technically speaking, it's entertaining at best, education at no cost to you. You could have been, no, it's not education at all. It's Scruff McGruff. Suddenly decided to call him cool. Scruff McGruff. Does that make him cool? I think this guy has some narcissistic issues. Got posters of himself all in his bedroom. Oh, Gook Cat's the coolest. No, Gook Cat's the uncoolest. Gook Cat's the uncoolest person I've seen. And then, what makes this even more worse of it is that the creator turns around, does a 360 against this film. Because in the film, he specifically said, cyberbullying, you don't know where it's come from, so you can't do nothing about it but ignore it. Let me think. I'm not going to listen to that. I'm going to be a bully. Yay. It's like, no. Thank you. But, on conclusion, what do I have to say about this movie? It has good intention. I guess good intention. There was no effort done into it, but it was a good intention. I mean, kind of self-fulfilling. Did what he wanted to do. Obviously, of course, I would make it less selfish and more unselfish. And I'm not saying it was selfish of you to make this movie. I would renege from making it more about myself than about. I mean, it seemed to me that Derek, or should I say, Daddy Derek, put a lot of himself in with this movie, and actually thinking about what other people actually wanted to see. I think, speaking, when you're making a movie, you gotta think about the audience first and not yourself. Like I said, it would have been better if it was animated. It was based on his own book, by the way. By the way, thinking of books, I do have a kind of a book, a play in the making called King's Sword. I'm not like trying to advertise. I'm just saying that I'm a writer myself, and know that this movie is just dumb. I've watched a lot of animated films that were probably better. This movie, I watched a lot of live action films. I watched a lot of movies, both good and bad. But this one's the worst. Okay, first of all, this one's the worst. Buy this movie and see it for yourself. Buy his movie. See it for yourself. Witness the tournament. Oh, and here's my host to send us off. Folks, if you enjoyed that talk, hope you enjoyed my show. And to see you like show, make sure you like and subscribe on the link below. Bye bye.